Hi guys, so this is Shazel here. Firstly, I don't know how eligible I am to stand up here and talk about my journey altogether because I don't think so. I have had so much of struggles or whatever you name it, like other people have had, of course. But everybody has their story of inspiration. So I'm here standing today going to talk about my inspiration journey and how did I get Ikebana altogether. So yeah, born in Kalimpong, partially brought up in Kolkata. My dad had a very flourishing business of manufacturing shirts. His brand name was Guys. Until one day everything ended in the blink of an eye. Then I was just in class 2, as far as I remember, and I didn't know, we were just kids. I didn't know what is exactly happening around. We all shifted back to Siliguri. Within a day, my dad shut his manufacturing unit. After coming here, 3, 4 months, I just did casual tuitions, this and that. We were just struggling to, exactly what he has to really do it with the entire bringing up their kids, house, and whatever. So, yeah, until the turning point of my life was when my grandmom and my uncle and aunt they came from Kalimpong and they decided to take me there and sponsor my entire studies till I want to. So yeah, I feel I was lucky enough and I'm always grateful to them because no one really does that. So yeah, so my turning point took me to Kalimpong, and I still remember I went to Saptarshi Gyanpith. I was sitting there in front of the principal's office, and I was standing there. She gave me a sheet of admission test sheet or something, and I saw that and I fainted. And then when I was in my senses, I just said कि मैम मुझे English नहीं आता. I can't speak because in plains normally people don't speak so much of English. And Kalimpong was a mountain school. It was all fancy. It was all like smart people wearing blazers, going this and that. So that got into my head, and I was really insecure about everything. So ma'am just told me that okay, you're admitted, you're in 3B, this and that. So I came back home. I was very much excited, got my new uniform done, and I started begin my studies. So yeah, it was very much I won't say it was difficult to cope up with the environment there because everything was very easy and peasy, and since I was very much young, so it was very much easier for me to blend with the environment there. I was average in studies, so yeah, 8 years passed by. And then I was an average student, a very pampered child in school. I was always a student who were up for going to the staff room with the teacher or cleaning the blackboards. So yes, I never got into trouble. So yeah. And 8 years passed by, I completed my class 10, and I always had a thing for coming back to Siliguri because I really liked the schooling, this and that. I don't know what was that. So yeah, I came back here. The situation was still the same. My dad was still kind of struggling with his um, business. He was changing business, but nothing was actually working out. My brother was, kind of struggling to study every time. He got into Mahabhat, Lincoln's. He also changed schools. And then I came here, I got admitted in Army Public School, Pengdubi, and I still remember the admission fees was like 25,000, and I had no clue wo kahan se aane wala hai. But I was lucky enough to have my bua around me, and they have been helping us till the date. So I still don't know, something or the other keep managed, and she sponsored me then, and I got myself admitted to that school and started the journey of my second phase, which was my high school. And when I started, it was not that easy. Coming from a hilly place to plains, it was very much difficult with the kind of environment, which actually the weather. I really hated the weather altogether. But yes, ultimately I had taken the decision, so I had to stick by it. But one day I decided that I have to do something on my own because, okay, schooling sponsor, bus fee sponsor, anybody can do it. But my personal expenses, I had to do it on my own. So I started thinking that I'm good at teaching. Why not I teach? So, at my neighborhood, I got a student who used to pay me 400 per month. I got I started teaching him. So my life used to juggle between going school in the morning, 6 o'clock, wake up, go to the school, come back, and then just rest for half an hour, eat food, go to his house, teach him, go to my tuition somewhere or the other, come back tired and sleep. My life used to juggle that way. But yeah, it was a sense of content because जब पैसे आते थे तो बहुत अच्छा लगता था कि चलो शैम्पू भी लेना है तो खुद के पैसे से लेना, you don't have to ask anyone. So it was fun. But one thing that really stayed inside me was the kind of insecurities around the people, because everybody had the fancy phones, everybody used to travel, do this and that. So I always used to have keep myself very low key regarding that. But yeah, somehow we all moved on. I was always an average student then. 2 years passed by. I got an opportunity to teach 2, 3, 4 students maybe. Yeah, so I used to make around a decent amount of money while I was studying also. And yeah, so that ended while in the latter part of class 12, when everybody was deciding what they really want to do in their life. Everybody was researching for institute, somebody want to go abroad, somebody want to do this, that and that. I used to go to the internet cafes too. That till date nobody knows this. I used to go to the internet cafe and research about what I can do in my budget. I never used to find anything because everything had an overhead expense. So I used to go, stay there for half an hour, come back and chalo padhana hai vadana wo sab karke, that's it. Then I was like, theek hai, my life is going to be like this. I have to go along with the teaching stuffs. So yeah, I passed my class 12 with 70% degree. I was very much happy that itna kuch karke without studying, trust me, I scored 70%. That was the most happiest moment of my life to get such kind of grades. And I was satisfied and I accepted the fact that I have to study here. So yeah, after class 12, things became little easier because I had all the time in my day because I never had to go to the school again. So yeah, I enrolled myself in Siliguri College of Commerce and the fees was like what, 1200 or 1500 pure saal ka. So it was easier. I could sponsor myself that time. And then, yeah, so I got into the school. I continued my teaching journey from from 3 p.m. till 7, 8. And then morning time was very much like void, like what to do. Then what I did was I thought teaching is my thing. I am good at it, so why not join a school? So I went to Bright Academy. I met Mr. Sandeep Ghoshal. He's an old family friend of my buas also. So yeah, I got in connect with him. He took me instantly. And my then salary was 1500 per month. So that was too good for me. So yeah, I started teaching. I really started enjoying teaching. I used to go along with the kids and I always gave my 100%. Even Sandeep sir also knows that. So yeah, I taught, I think I was just teaching and teaching and teaching. So my days then also started I used to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning and then go to one house, teach him, then go to the school directly, come back, rest for half an hour and teach till 9 p.m. in the night. So yeah, things were little good. I made around 15,000 per month. For 12, 15, 12, 15, it used to shuffle. And then it was not a bad deal then. So yeah, I feel from class 11, I started sponsoring all my personal expenses myself. Never bothered anyone about it. And yes, so 3 years passed by, but there was something I really wanted to do. I didn't want to continue this forever. There was something inside ki nahi mujhe bhi karna, because I used to see all the Facebook posts, someone is doing that, someone is going abroad, someone got the sponsorship. But that in a way, it always, cribbed my head ki nahi, kuch karna hai, I can't just stay here. And then I used to handle all the curricular activities part of the school, like Blue Day, Green Day, this day, that day. So I was recognized and people used to appreciate me then. And then another turning point of my life was when my mamu, he's a doctor, so he suggested me, why don't you go for events? It is your field and you're active, you can do that. And then I was like, what is that? Because that time we had no clue about events. Even the industry, I did not even know that event industry exists. So I researched, then I came across few of the institute. I used to research every day about it. I used to, like go to my mama's house and take his laptop and, internet laga ke dekhna hai, because I'd never had that smartphones and stuffs. So वो सब किया, करने के बाद ठीक है, प्लान हो गया, फ़ोन करके हाँ इतना फीस है. इट वाज कि आई कुड अफोर्ड बिकॉज आई हैड स्टार्टेड सेविंग, बिकॉज अगर कुछ करना पड़े तो आई डोंट हैव टू आस्क समवन. तो आई वाज लाइक कि चलो आई कैन अफोर्ड, बट आई ऑल्सो हैड अ ड्रीम दैट करूँगी तो बॉम्बे. I don't know, like I had that bhoot inside me, you can say a ghost thing going around inside my head that you have to go Bombay. And it was a thought from morning till night I slept. कि बॉम्बे जाना है, क्या करना है. यूज टू सी दैट जो हमारे ईयरली प्लानर आते हैं उसका बॉम्बे मैप देख के आई यूज टू सी रिसर्च कि बैंड्रा क्या है, अंधेरी क्या है, दिस एंड दैट वट एवर. सो आई हैड दैट थिंग कि आई हैव टू गो बॉम्बे. बट इट वॉज ऑफकोर्स very difficult for me to bring that into reality. So as you say, like thoughts become things. When you think something, that becomes a thing. Of course, it comes in front of you, no matter what. You need to just be consistent. So I got an opportunity to convince my parents, and my mama ji, of course, helped me a lot. The entire family was one side, because in my house, no girl has gone out and studied. So it was a task for me to convince everyone, but my parents stood up, and no matter what, they have supported me. So yes, I decided, booked my tickets, and I went to Bombay. After going to Bombay, it was a completely different city. That was the first time I went out of West Bengal, when I went to Bombay. So yeah, it was a completely different city. And I remember when I was in the train, I put up the status that, I'm traveling to Bombay. So that feeling was really killing. I mean, like, okay, I'm going somewhere. So everybody appreciated, they're like, all the best, whatever. So it was nice. So I went there. I stayed, like me and my dad, we stayed in a hotel. And the next day I had an appointment with the institute manager over there. So his name was Hanoz. He played a very important role in shaping my life too. After going to that institute, I was so astonished by the kind of energy they have over there. They'll just walk in, they're like, hi Shay, hi, how are you? I'm like, oh, do you know me? It's like they all are so, they welcome you with so much energy. You'll feel like you belong there. So when I went there, I'm like standing there, shant, kuch nahi bol rahi hu kisi ko. He's talking. And everybody's talking so loud. They're talking about things, work. The energy and vibe was totally different. I've never seen in my life. I was like, dude, I was born to be here, So I got my enrollment. I was like, okay, next month ke 4 tarikh se your course will start. Okay, fine. And then I paid my whatever amount need to be paid. But yeah, one thing I missed over here, like when I went to Bombay, there were a lot of people who are involved in shaping my life in a way monetarily. There are people who have helped me monetarily. I've borrowed few like money from 2-3 people. My mom helped me a bit, and I had my savings. So yes, it was quite comfortable for me to take a decision to go over there. वो हो गया, institute हो गया. Now the second part was flat. So when I was looking for a flat, I was very much sure about the thing कि हाँ यहाँ पे 10-15 हज़ार से नीचे का flat नहीं मिलता है. तो I had that much of amount in my mind कि 1 साल तो मैं चला लूँगी. But I never knew about the fact that they take the deposit amount, which was huge. So I was like, shit, if I give this right now over here, then my entire budget is gone, because the course is like an 11-month course, and after that only I'm going to get a job. So I was like, chalo, theek hai. Then I got into a flat. I completed 6 to 7 months of course. Then I had no money. I came back to Siliguri. After coming back here, I was like, shit, now what to do? Nobody knew that I've come for this reason, that my money is, because I can't ask at home, because of course, kahan se late? Then after coming here, I told them a lie that I got a job in Kolkata in an event industry, so I'm going. So I came back to Kolkata. I worked there in a boutique store as a receptionist. They used to manage events also, but I never got an opportunity to work with them because they had none. So yeah, I worked as a receptionist, but I won't say that I didn't learn anything. I did learn a lot from there also, because the owner was super active and she was very smart. So I learned a lot from there. So I used to manage all the bills, वो बिल काटना है, कपड़ा आया टेलर से तो वो सब लेना है, तो वो सब मैं करती थी. आफ्टर डूइंग दैट, and I used to stay at my cousin's place. So I used to make like 7,000 per month over there. I saved that, and then again I came back to Siliguri. I started teaching again. Tuitions पढ़ाती थी full day, and all my old parents, they were kind enough to हाँ ठीक है आप आ गए आप पढ़ा दो. I had no plans of going back. I was like, आ गई तो I'll start teaching. But then the thing I used to hear from people was like कि गई क्यों थी, अब कुछ किया नहीं. You know, from my own people also I've heard a lot कि you went, सबसे झगड़ा करके, you went, and then now that you've come here, what have you done? Those kind of comments. I never answered back to anyone. I was like, okay, fine, ठीक है. One day they're gonna speak, second day they're gonna speak, but one day they will eventually stop. Then I started teaching. I taught them for like 3 months. But I didn't want to really stay here. Then while I was in Bombay, I did quite a lot of freelancing projects. I met few people. I had it in contact. So I called this guy called Ramson. He's in Dubai now. So he's a very young guy, very energetic, too much fun. So he used to work in Della Adventures, Lonavala. So I told him, यार मेरे लिए एक जॉब ढूंढ दे, कुछ भी चलेगा, मेरे को 20,000 तक सैलरी मिल जाएगी ना चलेगा, बस एक जॉब ढूंढ दे, कुछ भी. I just want to get out of here because the vibes were very negative over here. Then he was like, okay, chal, I'll try. I used to call like in many of the institutes, this companies, and I remember sending my resume to 80 companies altogether. I still might be having that in my mails, but none of them reverted. I called them personally. They used to, okay, we'll see. I was like, okay, fine, it's a part of life. And then, so one day suddenly I remember Ramson called me. He's like, I scheduled an interview and 99% हो जाएगा. I was like, ठीक है चलो, let's try the luck for 99%, 1% को छोड़ते हैं. I still remember Wednesday का दिन था. I made my ticket for Wednesday. 9,000 का flight का ticket था. That was the first time I sat on the flight. वो पैसे भी मैंने मेरे एक friend से borrow किया था कि मुझे ticket के बस दे दे, बाकी मेरे पास है, I'll survive. तो 9,000 का ticket बना के I went. That was the first experience, मतलब flying in the air. I was like, I'm not coming back now, no matter what. निकल गई तो निकल गई. Then I went, Bombay गई. Bombay से वहाँ से I stayed with a friend of mine, and I came to Lonavala. I gave my interview and I was selected. And my boss over there, Jimmy Mistry, he owns the entire Della firm. I would say that he is also a part of my life where I've just observed him, but I've learned a lot. So yeah, I got into that company. I was excited with the fact कि मुझे क्या करना है. That is a secondary thing. I got a job. I can tell my parents I got a job, and I told them that yeah, I got a job of an event coordinator. So yeah, fine. So they were happy with the fact that I got a job, and it was Lonavala, like 1 hour from Bombay. It was little far away. So yeah, we were provided with an accommodation. Food was ours. We were provided with an uniform. So so I got my job over there. So I begin my journey over there. So my job was what I'll tell you basically. I used to sit in a cabin. It was an adventure park. So I used to sit in the cabin and I used to do the announcement. Suppose on the weekends, there used to be like corporate groups who used to come in for their activity and stuff. So उनको lunch पे जाना है, उनको यहाँ पे gather होना है वहाँ. तो I used to make an announcement. Dear ladies and gentlemen, you are kindly requested to kindly, assemble here or go to this restaurant for the lunch, this and that. So I used to do this announcement. But everybody was very supportive over there. They used to like what I used to talk. Then I was also a part of a DATA, which they came up. Now it's a very flourishing thing now. That time it was just a startup. So I made a lot of modules for my boss over there, and I learned a lot through that because I used to sit with my boss, see what he talks, like observe him every time, and he had that killing vibe inside कि नहीं काम करना है. 3 बज गए. He used to say, oh 3 बज गए. It was like that. He never saw time when he was working. So one thing was like, I have to become like him. Maybe not with so much of money, but like a person he's working. So Yeah, so 1 year passed by, I was working there, and then until one day again, another person in my life, Deep Lakhani, he was my institute friend, so उससे मेरा contact था थोड़ा बहुत, तो he knew my boss, the wedding company I joined. So he told me one day that Beacon Studio में vacancy है. They are changing their office, so they're looking for some new, young, fresh faces. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll come and give interviews. The motive of going to Lonavala was so that it becomes easy and accessible for me to go to Bombay or Pune and give interviews. यहाँ से कोई interview लेने को मान नहीं रहा था. So वही मेरा एक motive था, and that I felt it was fulfilling. I went to Bombay in my day off. बॉम्बे गई इंटरव्यू दिया आई गॉट सेलेक्टेड आई लाइक ओके फाइन आई एम मोस्ट हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन इन माई लाइफ लाइक फाइनली आई एम गोइंग टू द मेन सिटी आई वेंट देयर मतलब आई हैड एंड एक साल जो मैंने यहाँ काम किया था आई रिमेंबर नॉट पार्टिंग आई रिमेंबर नॉट बाइंग एनी क्लोथ्स आई रिमेंबर नॉट बाइंग एनी पेयर ऑफ शूज आई रिमेंबर नॉट स्पेंडिंग एनी मनी ऑन लाइक एनी थिंग यूजलेस. So I saved all the salary. The entire salary was saved so that I can survive because now I know कि क्या खर्चे हैं बॉम्बे में. So I went there. I got a nice decent flat with a friend of mine. Deepika was with me that time. We shared a flat together. So वहाँ पे जाने के बाद I stayed. I started working. Starting के months में I like what am I doing? कुछ समझ नहीं आता था. But everybody around me now they are like a family. We are best of friends now. So they all supported. We all were new in a way. So एक weddings में I was like clueless. I was just observing things, nothing. And then slowly and gradually things went by and I came to know things. करते 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 I became like, I used to handle all the projects by myself, all big niche clients. I traveled around India, अपने आप, and I saved also. I used to spend, I used to do parties. जो भी करना होता था, in my minimalistic way, I used to. So yeah. So ये सब होने के बाद then I used to come home also. I came home, I remember after that Wednesday trip, I came home after 1 year or maybe more than 1 year. तो उसके बीच में I did not come because आती तो खर्चा ये वो सब दिमाग में रखना होता था. So I was like I'll go एक ही बार में. So it was my brother's marriage. He booked my tickets. I came here. I got gifts and everything for everyone. So I was like okay fine. So yeah, now things are like little different. Wherein when I was returning back, when through someone they all came to know that I'm running away with someone. So things really went off the track, but I decided not to look back because I was like, if I come back now, there's no going back to Bombay. So मैं train में बैठी. I was going to Kolkata then. Then in between, there's this station wherein few acquaintance of my family member, they came to pick me up in the train. I fought with them. I'm like, I'm not going back. You're no one to take me along. Then I was like, okay. My family people were concerned because they got news from somewhere. So whatever. Then I went to Kolkata. I knew that my sister would come to take me from over there. So she came looking for me, and I could see her from the distance when train was about to stop on the station in the station. Then what I did was I took my backpack and everything. I ran to the other side of the bogie. Literally ran. So I was escaping from my sister, for which I did nothing. So I went. I was waiting for her to kind of leave the station. When she left, I was there. The cleaning process and everything had started. I was hiding in the bathroom of some other boogie. I came out. I was looking for. That day. That day I got more than 1,000 calls in my phone. Literally more than 1,000 calls. People are messaging me shit. People are telling me that they're gonna cut my head. They're gonna cut my leg. So of course it was kind of expected because that time I was just working for some odd company. I didn't did anything in life. So, and they thought I did something very bad. But yeah, ठीक है. But I didn't turn back. I was like, if I surrender myself that I'm running away with someone, I am not coming back here. But I went back to a friend's place over there in Kolkata. छुपके से बाहर निकल गए. I took a taxi and I went. I was like, because मेरा दूसरा दिन का train था for Pune. Then slowly hiding, I couldn't sleep the entire night. I woke up the next morning. I took a taxi. I went to the station again. I was hiding myself then also. I put a scarf, everything around myself. I went to the station. Finally, when I sat in the train, I was like, okay, fine, I'm running. Now I feel I was running away because, like, okay, now there's no coming back. Of course, my dad suffered a lot because of that. I can't forget that. And yeah, my one of my bhabhi, she supported a lot, and she consoled my dad that, of course, then when I reached there, I make sure that I showed my dad everything, that where am I showed him my room. See, I'm here. I'll be continuing my job and I'm not running away anywhere. And why will I run away? Like, why the need? So yeah, he was convinced. He was fine. Then after a few days, again, like continuing with the same thing, then my boss, then they decided to close the company. He's like, he want to get into the food business and stuff. I like, I don't want to, because you get into that comfort zone when you work somewhere, and it's very difficult to change the company. And like for me, it was more easier because my flat was just piche of my office, and then I didn't have to spend on my travels, because वहाँ पे traveling it's like 5-6 thousand month का, it's fixed. So I was like, I don't want to travel anywhere. If I get anything in Andheri, it's fine. But I was like, enough of job now. I want to do something now. I really always wanted to have something of my own. But then, pata nahi kya. And starting a company in Bombay is like, you need to have that kind of clients and contacts. Though we have, but Bombay is a big city and it's not easy. It would have taken me like 10-12 years. Then I decided one day that why not my own city, where I've been, be a part, like have been a part of. Then one of my friend, he said me that you deserve to be here, you should come back here. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll see. But luckily I had two projects when I was in Bombay itself. Siliguri projects, I already have it. This first one, I did the carnival event over here in November, which was my own niece. And then the second, I had the Christian wedding. So it was already booked while I was in Bombay. So I freeze them over there. I discussed everything online. I was like, okay. And then I decided to come back, gave my resignation. My boss was like, why are you going? So we had a counseling session also, that why do you want to go, this and that. So like, okay, let's see. So then I came back here. That was in the year 2018, I guess, September I came, 3rd September I reached here. I came here, I was like, okay, now what? Because I had that much, I had like some amount of money. I'm like, okay, nahi hoga. I gave myself 6 months. I like, if nothing works out, I'm going back again. I told my boss also, I'm coming back, give me 6 months. मतलब ये एक season करके देखती हूँ. I came back here. फिर I did this carnival event and it was a super hit. It was like, I had a struggle because the kind of language we used to use there with the vendors, and यहाँ पे it is totally different. So I faced that struggle over here, dealing with the vendors and stuff, but they were kind enough to understand what I really want. And the first event was in Sagar Residency. So it was very much nice. Everybody appreciated it. And then followed by the Christian wedding, it was also appreciated. And uske baad, I got one reception of my friends. Then uske baad, I got a Lions Club. Then it kept on falling and falling and falling. And all, like I've done now, like what, more than 25 odds events I've done, like, so one in Thailand, I was in Delhi ITC Grand Bharat, I did one event in Delhi City Park, I did in Gangtok, Kalimpong, and everywhere, in and around. So what is the motive of telling this is, if you have thought about something or the other keeps happening. Like, it will happen, it's a part and parcel of life, but you don't stop your thought process. Whatever you have thought, you will get it one day. The one day I was just listening to one spiritual leader. So what he said was, whenever you want to, we want our life the way we want to. We have a target कि ऐसे ऐसे करेंगे ऐसे हो जाएगा. But it doesn't go the way we want. It might take this turn, it might take this turn. But what we do is हम पीछे हट जाते हैं. We don't know कि हाँ ऐसे ऐसे करने से the path is the same. It will lead to the same place, but we back up. Don't back up. I won't say, I don't know how inspiring or how struggleful my life has been. But yes, I can say that I made myself. And I'm very much grateful for all the people around me who has helped me. I'm still grateful to all of them and my family around me. Now, when I come to my house, I have a different kind of respect from everyone. They know me, I'm recognized, and my dad, you know, he get recognized by me. So if not he, then why not? I'm making him proud. So yeah, keep dreaming. And everybody is going through something. This is just my views. And but you don't stop dreaming about what you really want. Yeah. So keep yourself positive, keep meditating. And now what I'm struggling with currently is a lot of anxiety problems. Why? Because I have that thing of failure. We all have it, right? So why the failure is because chalo ikebana hai, it's doing fine. I have projects lined up, I'm doing this, I do my own thing, I don't think about people, I don't even compare my work with other people. I like ठीक है वो अपने जगह पे मैं अपने जगह पे हूँ. I don't even think कि सामने वाला 10 प्रोजेक्ट कर रहा है या मैं एक प्रोजेक्ट कर रही हूँ. I'm doing for myself, I'm doing with full heart. The anxiety problem is why? Because I have a fear of failure. What if Ikebana shuts down? What if, you know? So I am in a process of beating that currently. I am process of in a process of self-love because whatever I've been through that stays inside doesn't go, you know? So yeah, the path of self-analysis, the path of self-introspection. These days I've started writing a lot, so I would recommend everyone to, you should every day write whatever you feel. It really makes a difference. Because when I read today and when I write today and I read the next day, I really feel, oh, you know yourself. So that is very much needed if you want to move further in life. You need to know yourself before you know any other people. So yeah, that is the main thing I am dealing with myself right now. But yes, now when I stand in between like 10 people, I'm proudly, like I can actually proudly stand and talk with them, be with them, socialize with them. And I don't give a shit whether I have a keypad phone or I don't have a car or I don't have this. It's okay. I've realized certain things with the kind of life I've had. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay with whatever you have. You have to like, wake up in the morning, stay grateful and just do what you need to do. That's it. Thank you.